Thank you very much for attending this session. This is my second talk on decision tree analysis. Today, in our second talk, I will explain how to put our verbal or mathematical representations of the previous section into a visual representation into a tree. And then I also talk about an interesting topic called the value of perfect information. A decision tree can apply probability decision rules while displaying and analyzing the problem graphically. A decision tree consists of nodes and branches, decision nodes or event nodes. A decision node is represented by a square, and an event node is represented by a circle. Branches going out of a decision node represent possible decisions. Branches going out of an event node represent possible outcome of that random event. This is the decision we had. The firm could sell the land or drill. If we sell, we gain $90,000. If we drill, we need to spend $100,000. By looking at only this part of the tree, the decision is clear. We sell. However, the problem has other parts. Here we have an event. When we drill, there may be oil and we get $800,000. Or it may be dry and we get zero. There is 25% probability that we have oil, but 75% probability, 1 minus 25%. 75% probability that we get nothing. So if you want to know the expected outcome of this decision, that is 800 times 25% plus 0 times 75%. And this result is $200,000. And because we have spent $100,000, then the net result is plus $100,000. Here I have $90,000. Therefore, if I'm thinking about expected outcome, that is my choice, drill. However, while the expected outcome is $200,000, it is possible that I get $700,000 with probability of 25%. And it is possible to get negative $100,000 with probability of 75%. Therefore, I also need to provide a risk profile. You have two outcomes. While on average, expected value of what you get is $200,000, but there is 75% probability that you lose negative $100,000, and there is 25% probability that you get $700,000. Such a firm may do not want to take such a risk and have 75% to lose $100,000 and may just go with this alternative. That's a concept which we will discuss later in utility theory. In this situation, when the firm is under such a risk, it may be worth to spend money for more information to obtain better estimate. The first step that we take in this direction is to compute the value of perfect information. By perfect information, I mean if I knew what will happen, what was my decision? Expected value with perfect information is expected value of decision that could be made after learning all potential states of nature. In perfect information, I know what is happening. That is either oil or dry. I know it in advance. If I know that the situation is oil, then I don't sell. I spend $100,000 and I get $800,000 and I gain $700,000. I don't even consider it. However, if I know it is dry, then I don't drill. I sell and I get $90,000. Therefore, my decision tree indeed is changed to this decision tree. Note that my previous decision tree started with a decision, but here it starts with event because I know what will happen, and based on what will happen, I make the appropriate decision. So if I know that the land has oil, when I drill, it reaches oil and I will get $700,000. If I know the land is dry, then I sell it and I get $90,000. But the probability of oil is 25%. Again, I know it, but it doesn't happen always. It happens 25% of the time. With 25% probability, I get $700,000, and with 75% probability, I get $90,000. And that is the expected value with perfect information. We have already computed the expected value without perfect information. We have already computed the expected value without perfect information, and now we compute the expected value with perfect information, and that is 700 times 0.25 and 90 times 0.75, and that is 242.5. This expected value with perfect information, and that is equal to 242.5. The previous one was expected value without perfect information, and that was 100. The difference is 142.5, and that is the value of perfect information. We are ready to pay up to that amount to get perfect information. We will never be able to get perfect information, but we are willing to spend something between these two to get some information. And usually we refer to it as value of sample information. We will discuss it later.